What up, man? This is your boy Super Mario, man. You are in the yo with your boy, man. First off, let me apologize for, showing the guns and everything like that, but it's hot as hell here in Houston, man. And, this is one of the ways you stay cool, man. You dress down and stuff like that. So, don't mean to offend anybody or whatnot, but, it is what it is because the temperature outside is cooking, you feel me? But speaking of cooking, we're going to be talking about something that Splice has added new to their website, underneath their sounds section of their website. And you may remember it from one of my older videos or any other videos on YouTube, that Splice had put out a mobile app, and it allowed you to randomly choose different sample loops and put them together and create your own little loop situation or whatnot that they call stacks or whatnot. And that app is called CoSo on iOS App Store or Android G Play or whatever the case may be, but the app name was CoSo. Well, lo and behold, just recently Splice has released a beta version of CoSo on desktop or whatnot, and that particular beta version is called Create. Now, why they didn't keep the name CoSo, I'm not exactly sure, but Create does the same exact thing. As you can see on the screen here, you will come to this point where, and I already went through the welcoming steps or whatnot, but when you go under the sounds, there's going to be a window that's going to pop up and say, hey, we have a new beta version of the sound section in Splice. Would you like to try it? And that's where you'll come to Create. And basically it's a song idea starter type of situation to help you choose different types of samples and or loops within the Splice sample database by way of AI. And Splice has their own little AI situation and whatnot, as you can see on the screen right here. You can start your song idea as far as those randomized loops that are being picked by Splice AI, and it'll show you different type of musical combinations to get you started on coming up with your next creation when it comes to music production. Now, the way they start off everything is picking a style. Of course, we all go on Splice and want to choose different styles and whatnot, and just to see where we need to be at far as what loops we're going to choose. Okay, so in this case, this is what they're kind of giving us right here. You can see you got chill, lounge, dance, pop, disco, fever, drum and bass. They call this hip hop. I'm quite sure that's a typo. We are in beta mode. Okay, so we're gonna let them slide on that, but I'm quite sure this is hip hop underneath the beta mode. Industrial labs, live set, lo-fi wave, night rave, no filter, retro synth, and soulful beats. So we're gonna go with hip hop right here, and when you hover your mouse over it, it'll actually give you the correct style of music. So you got disco fever, but they call it disco funk. So I'm really kind of confused on why you have different vocabulary with the actual click tabs versus what you're showing in this graphic right here at the top. I don't know, man, but we're gonna go with hip hop and trap. Now, once you get here, you'll have instant generation of new sample content right here. And to break this down, and if you're not familiar with the mobile app, and I got a video of the video that I did a while back on the app CoSo. I have the link in the description and also right above me or whatnot. But the way it works is that Splice AI will give you a randomization of samples and loops based on the style that you choose. And once you choose that style, you can combine different parts of the song. So let's say different instruments like bass, brass, chorus, drums, and etc. or whatnot. So what they generated for us is drums, bass, and synth right here. But we could change this out, we could swap it out, we can do whatever we need to do to create what we want to do in a song starter. And you have 4 slots that are already full, but you can add 4 more, as you see right here. You have a play button with a status bar going across just to let you know all about the loop. And you should have the ability to save what they call is a stack, just basically, saying a combination of loops that are looping back and forth, back and forth. However, before I did this video, it wouldn't allow me to save. I'm logged into my account, but when I go to save here, it's asking me to log in. So that's another beta glitch that they have. And when you go to log in, it doesn't do anything. I'm already logged in. So I don't know if you're not allowed to save your stacks or whatever the case may be, but I think this is a glitch. So we can give some feedback on that and let them know what's going on. And I'll just keep that open after I record this video or whatnot. Okay. All right. So basically what it's telling you here, that you have a new stack and you have 4 samples in there. When you hit the 3 vertical dots, we can rename this. So we could do, let's say for instance, try to click on rename. It's not doing anything. You can view the samples individually, and you can go to your save stacks, but we're having a problem even renaming, saving at the same time. So again, that may be a beta glitch or whatnot. Again, you can go back and you can choose a different style, and if you go to soulful, boom, there you go. Okay, so if you're really not feeling hip hop or trap at that particular time, or you just spending 5 minutes and you haven't really found anything to tickle your fancy, all you have to do is just click on that and it'll take you back to choosing your style. But we're on Soulful Beats right now. You can also adjust the BPM if need be, or you can hit this randomize button and it will generate you 4 new sample layers or sample stacks and stuff like that. So let's hit new stack here and let's see what they come up with. And if you want to just create a new stack, hit it again. And that's basically how it works. Okay, but I want to go back to the hip hop trap, so we're gonna go back there again. All right, so I'm gonna stop there a minute. Now I like the drums, everything else I'm not too fond of. So when you highlight your mouse over these stacks that's laid in a vertical situation, you can have the choice to mute one of them or solo. So let's mute this other one. Let's mute the bass. I ain't really feeling the bass. That's hot right there, all right? So we're gonna just get rid of those. Now what you have to do is just click on here again to bring up the volume, the mute, solo, the trash button, and a couple of options we'll talk about here pretty soon. And you could actually refresh the bass. So if I don't like this bass line, but I want to keep a bass in my stack, all I have to do is hit this refresh button. I like that right there. That's fresh. Hey, now let's add on top of this. All right. So what we're going to do now is go to guitar. I like that. It's fresh. It ain't got no movement, but it's fresh. All right. Let's refresh it one more time. Ooh. Hey. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Let's turn that bass up a little bit and turn the drums up. Yeah, just like that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to change the tempo, it's easy to slide it up or down, or left or right, excuse me. We're on 137 BPM, or we can slide it up to about 150. Okay, so let's say we like this and everything like that. You should have the option to hit save, but again, it's giving me this login error, and that's totally fine. So what we can do is a workaround is go to each one of them, and we can just add to a new collection. So I want to start a new collection and call it create collections or whatnot. So we're going to go here and we're just going to call this create selections, aka CoSo. That way I'll know what the collections are or whatnot. So I like all 4 of these sounds because I can't save the whole stack for whatever reason. I'm just going to save each loop whatnot. So I'll go here and I'll add it there. Bam. And you'll see right here, it's telling me it has been added to that particular collection. Or if I like it and I want to get this particular sound in my library and utilize one of my credits, I just hit add to your library 1 credit, but I don't want to do that right now. Or you can add it to your likes, or you can view that actual pack. All right, so let me go and just save all of these to the new selections. Let's save that one right there. And let's say that one right there. So you see how fast it is. It'll give you a confirmation pop-up box or whatever the case may be. All right. Now, let's say I like this guitar loop right here. OK, and I want to check out that particular loop in the pack that it's a part of. And if I like that guitar loop, I made like 2 other loops in that particular pack. And what we can do is just hit view pack. It's going to redirect you into a new tab if you're on Chrome browser. And bam, there it is. That is the sound pack where that guitar came from. And you have 99 more samples that you can actually go through and preview and stuff like that. So it takes finding loops to a whole new dimension. You can audition them with other different type of instrument loops and see where you need to go to build your song and stuff like that. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and close out that tab. Let's say, for instance, you wanted to share this guitar loop that they have here with a buddy of yours. All you have to do is hit the 3 vertical dots and then copy link. And now you can email that particular link directly to that particular sample in the pack by way of the Splice website and stuff like that, man. So that's basically it. It's a bummer that we can't save the stack, but the workaround is to save it to a collection, or you can just go ahead and just utilize your credit and add it to your library or whatnot. So that's basically all that I wanted to show you guys, and it's pretty straightforward for us to create a section underneath the sound section on the Splice website or whatnot. So let's add a couple of more elements and let's see if we can fill up the 4 other stack slots in this creation or the song starter idea and see what we can come up with. I'm going to add some percussion. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's fire right there. That's fire right there. All right, let's get some keys in here. It's okay. Almost. Kind of go, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Also, I like that right there. So if I like that, I'll just go to create selections in CoSo, or aka CoSo. Boom, there it is right there. We got 2 more slots left, so let's go ahead and try to slide in let's see here. Let's try to slide in a lead, see what happens. Let's generate another one. I like that right there. That's fire right there. Now, this is where it gets fun at, because you can kind of see how you're gonna track out your song. So let's mute the keys just like that, you feel me? So you kind of get a feeling, you and the artist working in the studio. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it can really get some shit popping as soon as possible or whatnot. We're gonna bring those loops back in. So that's fire right there, man. And last but not least, we'll try to add an effect and see what happens here. turn that effect up. So what we're gonna do is take out the keys and the leads on this next go around. 7, 8, man. All right, cool. Now, for us trying to move something up and down, it doesn't work. If you want to go and check out this particular loop right here, all you got to do is also click on the picture. You don't necessarily have to view pack. You can just click on that picture and it's going to take you right there to that particular loop. So let's go ahead and for shits and giggles, check out the lead here. You'll see open up a new Chrome tab and boom, there you go. You're right there to view that sample pack and stuff like that, man. So this is pretty good, man. And I like that they moved it to desktop because it was like, man, I got a lot of stuff on my phone, but then you have to go in your account and do all this other extra, traffic and movement for us trying to get those samples, but doing it on the desktop and you're working in whatever your DAW is and stuff like that. This is very convenient or whatnot, man. So yeah, I like this a lot, man. I really do, man. So yeah, this is what's up. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and save this one as well. Now, what I want to do is test one more thing before we get up out of here and hit new stack and see if it'll replace all 8 stack slots. Okay, so let's do that real quick. I got everything saved, so I'm Gucci. And let's try to save the whole stack and see what happens. Log in. Still giving me problems. So again, Splice, if you come across this video, you have a glitch on the save button. Hopefully somebody will report that. And I'll report it when I, give some feedback once we finish with this video. But we're going to hit new stack, see what happens. And it goes back. It goes back to, starting fresh off and everything like that. I like what came on, man. So let's go ahead and mute this right here. Okay. That's different. Let's mute the synth. So instantaneously, if you want to use that, boom, there you go. You can utilize whatever you want to or whatnot, man. So that is it. You know what I'm saying? That is Splice Create. It's in beta version as of July 18th of 2023, man. But I'm quite sure they're going to iron out all the kinks, such as saving your stack and also, fixing the spelling on hit top, stuff like that. Maybe they did it on purpose. I'm not exactly sure. And also the rename function. So there's 3 known issues that they have, and I may have missed it, but I just came across this literally about 2 hours ago or whatnot. So, 3 known issues: misspelling, renaming the actual stack set, and also saving that stack set. But like I said, they have a big old blue bubble thing right next to create title saying, hey, we're in beta version, we're not perfect, we're working on this technology or whatnot, but I like what they're doing. Splice, keep doing your thing, and you as the viewer, the subscriber, and the supporter for this channel, you keep doing your thing, keep being creative, and keep making music, man. Until next time, man, this has been your boy Super Mario, man. We're gonna get up on out of here and create a Splice beat. Yeah. We out of here, man. Y'all be easy, bro. Yes, sir.